Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another NHL Supercard video, and you might be wondering why I'm seeing a black screen in front of me. That is because I'm going to bring you a card comparison video. Yes, this one actually does happen, unlike the one that I promised so many years ago, or at least it feels like it. But the cards that we are going to compare today are the only two event centers as of this moment. And this is recorded on a Wednesday. So they are Claude Giroux and Jonathan Toews. And I just need to remind you how this comparison is going to work. This is going to be based purely on stats. They won't be getting boosts from being in the correct position, because if both of them don't get the boost, that makes the whole thing irrelevant, plus it makes it easier to count for me. No enhancements, no supports. And that was it. So let's just first look at Claude Giroux. And here are the stats for Claude Giroux with 1274 focus, 1358 playmaking, 1358 stick handling, and 1338 skating. Also, by the way, here's how the stats are made up. No, they are not actually made up. These are actual stats in the game, but focus, playmaking, stick handling, skating are stats that you can see in game. Focus plus playmaking is the stat that will happen if focus plus playmaking gets called, and that's the value that it would be, 2632, but you won't be able to see it in game. Focus plus stick handling is 2632, focus plus skating is 2612, playmaking plus stick handling is 2716, playmaking plus skating is 2696, and stick handling plus skating is 2696 also. And now let's look at Jonathan Toews. By the way, I still do not have an idea how to pronounce this guy's name. But he has 1338 focus, 1350 playmaking, 1338 stick handling, and 1338 skating. And then he has 2653 focus plus playmaking, 2676 focus plus stick handling, exact same with focus plus skating, 2653 again with playmaking and stick handling, and again with playmaking and skating at the same number, and then 2676 again with stick handling and skating. That is what happens when you have that is what happens when you have three same stats and then one weaker stat. But what does this mean? Well, what does this mean? Let's find out. And here's the recap. So Toews wins a basic focus. You can actually see the first four even in these single cards. Playmaking goes to Claude Giroux. Stick handling goes to Claude Giroux. Skating is a draw. Every single stat involving focus is won by Toews, because Giroux's focus is his worst stat. But all of the other stats are won by Giroux. So, which one is a better card? Well, there you go. Giroux wins 5-4 with one draw. It was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Now, I would actually love to see what the next event card is and then do the comparison for that, because they have just been giving us worse event cards. I do hope that they would just give us a better one so that we wouldn't have to do this comparison and then realize, oh damn, Zero is still the best center in the game. Now this is of course in a head-to-head matchup where both of them don't have enhancements, don't get any helpful supports and all of that stuff. Let's just actually bring all of stats in here so you can see what kind of a mess this is going to be. I mean, there you go. If you wanted to compare the stats to yourself, or if you wanted to say that did I make a mistake while making these stats, then go ahead. I think these are correct, but I am not. You know what? No, I'm just saying these are as accurate as I can get them. But anyway, let's just move to future, to Thursday. Right. So and you know, I was happy when making this video, and especially afterwards. You know, finally we have this thing done. Like, finally, and there's really nothing that can ruin this moment now. And then well, something happens, and it's this game again. It's not me, it's not anything around me, it's the game. Let's actually go first through the new features which are in the game, because I think those are more important at this moment. So now there is a quick train option, where you can assign a card either from clicking on this Charlie coil, or clicking on, there's a set as button and you can set the card as an MVP or as a quick trainee, I guess. But you can also keep the cast as traditionally, so you don't have to train away a legendary if you get one. And there are also new card pictures. I don't remember what are the major ones, but there are some. And then, oh yeah, event cards do now have a new look. Let's actually quickly show that. Is Zero. Actually, they do now have a. That is a different background, actually. Which was it always different? I don't remember. But at least now we can definitely see that that is an event. Either I think this was is it from the Rivals class or from the Road to the Cup. However, I don't have any Road to the Cup cards in here. But the thing is, why is this event already going? We experienced some time missile difficulties, so this week Rivals class has well already started. Jump in and pick your team. And I didn't know this was going on. So I had no chance to see what the rewards were. Let's actually see those now. By the way, I do like this gold thing that they have around the rank that you need. And they actually have now rares as burst rank, which I think is good. So Troy Brouwer and Toby Enström, Dennis Weidman and Ondrej Pavelec. TJ Brody and Brian Little, Sean Monahan and Mark Scheffele. And then we have the event cards, Johnny Gaudreau and Dustin Byfuglien. This Gaudreau card, oh my god, is it bad. You know, I said that there would be worse event cards to come yesterday, and I was right. This is the worst event card thus far. And the only thing that makes him at least somewhat interesting is the fact that you would be able to pro him, but you know, Calgary can't lose this one. There's nothing interesting about him. Nothing. Second best skating, that is it. And we have Dustin Byfuglien. Now, the thing that actually makes him a good card is that he has alright focus, great playmaking, the best playmaking thus far, and good enough stick handling and skating, so that he's actually one of the top 4 cards in the game, along with I think it's Jonathan Toews, Gloziroo, and there was someone else. Oh yeah, Zetterberg. So this makes him at the same level as those 3 guys. And of course that means that Jets are going to win this one. And then we have a season going on, which I'm going to actually adjust right now. And you can see on the bottom in here, it has a boost section. Yes, the boosts for seasons are back. I'm not really sure how do I feel about it, but you know, what can you do? What can you do? But yeah, this season has actually gone rather well. We are in a game 6 at the moment. I am currently losing the game 6. Lost the first 2 because it wasn't energizing. Then got back in game. Actually got back in game 3 already. I don't know, how did I lose one in here? Oh yeah, because of this ultra rare pros, and I still need to get rid of them. Oh well, at least I'm getting one legendary. And here's the rest of these things. Seriously, game 7 quarterfinals. I think this one also went to game 7 in the first round. And it is December 8th. I just hope now that when they have made this mistake, they don't go on back and, you know, try to correct it. Everyone now has a level playing field. Everyone has these 3 days to work with. Do not extend this event. Just keep it as it is. I'd be fine with it. I think most people would be fine with it. And that's my opinion about that. Let's actually quickly show the option. So in here set as, you can set any card as quick terrain, and you can even set cards that are already max levels. Even though that would be waste of level, yeah, waste of good cards. It could be useful in some cases where you just don't have enough space and you don't want to keep hold of those cards. Now this actually makes playing Ravage class very easy, because you don't have to ever get rid of your... You don't ever have to clear your cards. You
basically have unlimited card limits, which is awesome. If you just want to grind, just keep doing the quick training and you don't have to use it, which for some grinders is going to be awesome. Now I heard that some guy went back to, didn't update his phone, so that he still has the previous one. I'm not sure did it actually work, but I do think that this is going to be faster in the long term. But anyway, I'm going to see you much later when I have finished the season and hopefully won it. So, it's later on Thursday, and to put the long story very short, I did win that game 6 4-3. He still wasn't energizing, I guess betting on the fact that I wasn't going to energize. So now I get 2 legendary cards as rewards. Left wingers, goalies, yes. Right wingers, no. Let's see, what do we get? This is at least good. I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining about this. Hey, you know, getting 2 goalkeepers in here. That is awesome. Freaking hell. It did the thing again. I guess it's going to keep doing that for a long time. You're going to use scene and cut a lot. But there goes Lundqvist, there goes Bobrovsky. And then let's actually see the season deck. So Lundqvist is going to replace you in here. I don't remember did I get anything else during this, because I still haven't pulled a legendary in a long time. Yeah, but it looks like I'm getting top 100, and I'm getting that Dustin Pefferglian, which I'm not really. I mean, I would have wanted a left winger more, but you know, it makes more sense to have a defender because I don't have a defender yet, and that left winger is just pure garbage. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.